Lads, lassies, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today welcome to a very exciting one, as this is going to be a turning point, with no pun intended, across this series from Zero to Heroes. We're going to be learning 180s, and 180s mean you can do extra things in the air. It also has the big fundamentals to some of the harder tricks down the line. Now, this is the series Zero to Hero, where we take you from having never wakeboarded ever before all the way up to having actually quite a good standard of wakeboarding. And it is, of course, brought to you by O'Brien Wakeboards, Centurion Boats, Roswell Marine, and me, David OC. So without further ado, I can never say that word correctly, but let's get straight into it. So the 180 obviously is based off the switch, which you would have learned in this video up here. And just like switch, the earlier in your riding you learn this, the better. So we've just learned how to do some toe side and heel side wake jumps and some grabs, and now we're going to be adding in a little bit of spice with some 180s. Now, the two easiest 180s in my opinion to learn are either a toe side 180 or also a half cab, which is a switch heel side 180. Now, that might not sound like the easiest, but let me explain why. The toe side 180, you're going to be landing switch, but you're going to be landing facing the boat. You can see where you are and you can lean against it. And if your switch riding is up to par, it shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. The other reason that a half cab is quite easy is because you're starting switch, but you're landing normal. And that means you're more confident in the landing position, which then again makes it easier. So to begin with, you're going to cut out on the wake. Now, whether you do the switch before you do this or whilst you're out there, that's up to you. I'd actually advise doing it before, just to eliminate any kind of extra factors into it. So switch inside the wake, then you want to cut over the wake on your switch toes, which is definitely testing your skills. And then as you come back into the wake, you just want to ride up the wake, and as you get a little bit of pop, you don't need a whole lot with this, you'll just notice naturally it'll send you a little bit into the air. Try and pull your back hip up to the handle, look to the far shore, and if you like, take your backhand off. It's genuinely that easy. Maybe ask the boat driver. My wakeboard fell. If you've been following the series, you'll know my wakeboard falls in every video. But yes, it's genuinely that easy. Get the boat driver to slow down to help it, but you will be surprised at how quickly this will come to you, particularly if you've learned all your basics really well. Now, the second one is the toe side 180, and again, you want to cut out on your heels. Only go 5 or 6 feet away. You don't need to go miles out. Wait for the tension to begin pulling you back in, then lean on your toes, and just like that toe side jump you've been practicing before, get the pop. And then this is key. Only once you're in the air do you initiate the spin. You don't want to spin too early or you'll get a little bit of an edge. So once you're in the air, pop up, then you want to basically pull the handle across to your back hip, and then actually stay looking in the boat. And with this one, I nearly advise keeping 2 hands on the handle. Now, with both of these, we want to keep it one wake just for safety, as in this series we haven't actually learned how to go wake to wake, but we will be learning that in the next video or two, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. Now, there are other 180s. Obviously there's the heel side 180, and if you want, learn this too at this stage, as that is very, very important. And the same principles apply for that. You want to do a small heel side jump, you want to go up first, then spin, take your backhand off and bend your knees, and you should be all good. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, as in the next few videos we're going to be going wake to wake and then learning some of these tricks wake to wake too. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to subscribe to the Zero to Hero series. Leave a comment below what tricks you want to learn in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll get to them. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.